How to be a good dad. Become a better father and have fun doing it. Written by Vincent Tzepillo. Published by Audiobooks Revolution. Introduction. What did you do when you knew you will be a dad? I guess is one of those things that you won't ever forget. Most fathers-to-be, when they find out they're going to become dads, typically go through a mix of emotions and reactions, including excitement and joy. Many dads feel overjoyed and excited about starting or growing their family. They may immediately start imagining their life with the baby, anxiety and fear. It's common to feel nervous about the responsibility, finances, or whether they'll be a good parent. This can lead to a lot of self-reflection. Planning mode. Some dads jump into preparation, from researching baby gear to thinking about future schools or even setting up a nursery. Emotional adjustment. Fathers-to-be might take time to process the change in their identity and role in the family. This can involve conversations with their partner or seeking advice from friends and family. Bonding with the baby early. Many dads start talking to the baby bump, attending doctor visits, and engaging in the pregnancy journey to create an early connection. Learning and educating themselves. They might read parenting books, watch videos, or attend prenatal classes to feel more equipped for the new role. What fathers do varies widely depending on personality, circumstances, and cultural expectations, but generally they aim to support their partner and prepare for the exciting journey ahead. Chapter 1. So you want to be a dad? Hello, soon-to-be super dads. Or maybe you're already knee-deep in diapers and juice boxes, in which case, respect. Whether you're just starting out or you're already in the thick of it, fatherhood is a wild ride. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, laughter and tears, and a whole lot of love. But don't worry, you're not alone. We're here to help you navigate this incredible adventure. Congratulations. The fact that you're even asking this question means you're already on the right track. It shows that you care, that you're invested, and that you want to be the best dad you can be. And that's what really matters. It's not about being perfect, it's about being present and doing your best. It's like showing up to a costume party already wearing pants. Good start. Now let's talk fatherhood. It's not just about the big moments like birthdays and holidays. It's about the little moments too, the everyday stuff, the bedtime stories, the school runs, the homework help. It's about being there day in and day out and showing your kids that they can count on you. Parenting, my friends, isn't about being some kind of perfect, chiseled jawline, six-pack having superhero. It's about being real. It's about showing your kids that it's okay to make mistakes, to have bad days, to not have all the answers. It's about teaching them resilience, empathy, and kindness. And yes, it's about having fun too. First of all, those guys are photoshopped. Real life is messy and imperfect, and that's okay. It's what makes it beautiful. It's what makes it real. So don't worry about trying to be a superhero. Just be yourself. Your kids will love you for it. Second, even Captain America cries sometimes, probably when Iron Man borrows his shield and forgets to clean it. It's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let your kids see that you're human, because that's how they learn to be human too. It's about embracing the chaos, the sticky fingers, the questionable artistic creations made of macaroni and glitter glue, and somehow emerging as a semi-functional adult who can still appreciate a good fart joke. It's about finding joy in the little things and teaching your kids to do the same. And somehow emerging as a semi-functional adult who can still appreciate a good fart joke. Because let's be honest, fart jokes are timeless. They never get old. And neither does the joy of making your kids laugh. So embrace the silliness. Embrace the fun. Because those are the moments your kids will remember. Being a dad is about showing up, being present, and doing your best, even when your best doesn't feel like enough. It's about being there for the big moments and the small ones. It's about being a role model, a teacher, a friend. It's about being someone your kids can look up to, someone they can trust, someone they can count on, even when your best involves wearing a princess dress and pretending to have a tea party with a talking dinosaur. Because sometimes being a dad means stepping out of your comfort zone. It means doing things you never thought you'd do. It means being silly, being playful, being imaginative. And it means doing it all with a smile because you know it makes your kids happy. Trust me, I've been there. I've worn the princess dress. I've had the tea parties. I've made the silly faces and told the bad jokes. And you know what? It's all worth it. Because those are the moments that make fatherhood so special. Those are the moments that make it all worthwhile. It's about those moments when your kid looks at you like you hung the moon, even though you're pretty sure you left your phone in the fridge again. It's about the unconditional love, the unwavering trust, the unbreakable bond. It's about being their hero, their protector, their guide. And it's about doing it all with love, patience, and a whole lot of humor, even though you're pretty sure you left your phone in the fridge again, because let's face it, we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all have those moments of forgetfulness, those moments of confusion. But it's how we handle those moments that matters. It's how we laugh at ourselves, how we learn from our mistakes, how we keep going no matter what. So strap in, get ready for some serious dadventures, because this journey is just beginning. There will be challenges, there will be obstacles, there will be moments when you feel like giving up. But there will also be joy, there will be laughter. There will be moments of pure, unadulterated happiness. And those are the moments that make it all worthwhile. And let's dive into what it takes to rock the dad game while keeping it fun, relatable, and yes, full of dad jokes. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being perfect. It's about being there. It's about being present. It's about being the best dad you can be. And that's more than enough. You know you love them, so let's get started. Let's embrace the chaos, the mess, the laughter, the tears. Let's embrace the journey of fatherhood with all its ups and downs, because it's a journey like no other, and it's one that you'll never forget. Chapter 2. Love without the landing strip. All right, first things first, unconditional love. This isn't some cheesy Hallmark movie trope. This is the bedrock, the foundation, the non-GMO, gluten-free, organic kale smoothie of fatherhood. It's loving your kid through thick and thin, through tantrums and triumphs, through crayon-on-the-wall masterpieces and science fair volcanoes that erupt a little too realistically. Think of it like this. You know that one pair of comfy sweatpants you have, the ones with the questionable stain that you're pretty sure is chocolate but are too afraid to investigate? That's how much you love your kid. Unconditionally, comfortably, and without judgment, mostly. You accept them, sweatpants stain and all. This means celebrating their victories like you just won the lottery and they let you keep half. It means being their biggest cheerleader, even if their version of a slam dunk involves throwing a basketball weakly at the general vicinity of the hoop. And most importantly, it means being there for them when they mess up, because let's be real, they're going to mess up. We all do. Loving unconditionally doesn't mean you have to agree with every single thing your child does. It just means you love them, even when they're being tiny agents of chaos. Because let's face it, sometimes those little chaos monsters are the best part of our day, and I'm sure you have experienced some of them already. Chapter 3. Dads have feelings too. Shocking, I know. Okay, fellas, let's talk feelings. I know it's not the most comfortable topic for many of us. We've been conditioned to believe that showing emotions is a sign of weakness, something to be avoided at all costs. But let's break that stereotype right here, right now. I know, we'd rather wrestle a bear or build a deck than dissect our emotions, but hear me out. Emotions are a fundamental part of who we are. They shape our experiences, influence our decisions, and impact our relationships. Ignoring them doesn't make them go away. It just buries them deeper, where they can fester and cause more harm. Being emotionally available for your kids is crucial. It's not just about being there physically, but also being present mentally and emotionally. Your kids need to know that they can come to you with anything, that you're a safe space for them to express their feelings without fear of judgment or ridicule. It's like having Wi-Fi for their hearts. They need it to connect, download important life lessons, and avoid becoming emotionally stunted like that one guy who still lives in his mom's basement and collects Beanie Babies. When you're emotionally available, you're providing your kids with the tools they need to navigate the complexities of life. Now, being emotionally available doesn't mean you have to turn into a feeling-spewing fountain of vulnerability, constantly pouring your heart out like a soap opera character. It's about balance. It's about knowing when to share and when to listen. It's about being genuine and authentic, showing your kids that it's okay to have emotions and that it's okay to express them. It just means being present, being approachable, and creating a safe space for your kids to express their own emotions, even the messy, complicated ones. It's about being there for them when they need you the most, offering a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear, or just a comforting presence. Think of it like this. You know that one friend you have who always knows how to make you laugh no matter how crappy you're feeling? The one who can turn your worst day around with just a few words or a silly joke. Be that friend for your kids. Be the one who can lift their spirits, who can make them feel better just by being there. Be that friend for your kids. Be the one they can always come to no matter what they're going through, whether it's a tough day at school, a fight with a friend, or the existential dread that comes with realizing that pizza isn't a food group. Your presence, your support, and your understanding can make all the difference in their lives. Being emotionally available means being a good listener, offering support and encouragement, and letting your kids know that it's okay to not be okay. It's about validating their feelings, letting them know that their emotions are real and important and that it's okay to feel whatever they're feeling. It's about teaching them that vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. It's about showing them that it's okay to ask for help, to lean on others, and to be open about their struggles. It's about teaching them that vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. It's about showing them that being open and honest about their feelings can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with others. It's about helping them understand that it's okay to be human, to have emotions, and to express them in healthy ways. So dads, let's break the mold. Let's show our kids that it's okay to feel, to express, and to be vulnerable. Let's be the role models they need, the ones who show them that emotions are a natural and important part of life. Let's be the dads who are there for our kids no matter what. Let's be the dads who listen, who support, and who encourage. Let's be the dads who make our kids feel safe, loved, and understood. Let's be the dads who are emotionally available, who are present, and who are there for our kids in every way that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being perfect, it's about being there. It's about showing up, being present, and being the best dad you can be. So let's do this, dads. Let's be the emotional rock our kids need. Let's be the dads who make a difference. Let's be the dads who are there for our kids, who support them, who encourage them, and who love them unconditionally. Let's be the dads who make our kids feel safe, loved, and understood. Let's be the dads who are emotionally available, who are present, and who are there for our kids in every way that matters. Chapter 4. Put down the phone. All right, dads, let's talk about being present. And no, I don't mean just physically occupying the same space as your kid while your brain's busy playing Candy Crush. We're aiming for actual, genuine engagement here. Think of it like this. Your kid's childhood is basically a limited edition, once-in-a-lifetime event. You miss it, you can't just hit rewind. Trust me, I've checked. Multiple timelines, no rewind function. So put down the phone, step away from the game console, and prepare to enter the magical world of finger painting, building pillow forts. Whatever it is, just be all in. See, kids can spot a fakeroo from a mile away. They know when you're just going through the motions. So ditch the guilt trip you're working on. I work so hard to give you all this, and try actually connecting with your little humans. Listen to their stories, even the ones that make no sense. Ask questions, even if you have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Believe me, the more you invest in these little moments, the more you'll cherish them later. Plus, it'll make for some killer remember when stories down the line. And who doesn't love a good, embarrassing childhood anecdote? Playtime is the best time. You will create memories that will last for the rest of their lives. Chapter 5. Actions speak louder than words, especially when you are wearing pants. All right, let's be real for a second. Kids are like tiny little copycats. They see everything, they hear everything, and they absorb it all like little sponges soaked in sugary juice boxes. So, if you're constantly dropping F-bombs like they're going out of style, don't be surprised when your little angel starts incorporating them into their vocabulary. And trust me, hearing a 4-year-old say, "What the F is for dinner," is way less cute and way more, "Oh God, what have I done?" Look, I'm not saying you have to be a saint. Heaven knows I'm no angel. But if you want your kids to be decent human beings, you got to at least try to set a good example. Treat others with respect, even when they're being total jerks. Be honest, even when it's hard. And for the love of all that is holy, put on some pants when you answer the door. The delivery person doesn't need to see that. Moreover, embrace the power of "I'm sorry." It's not kryptonite, I checked. Chapter 6. Ditch the dream crusher routine. Listen up, dads. We're about to dive into the magical world of encouragement. And no, I'm not talking about those participation trophies everyone's so worried about. I'm talking about genuine, heartfelt support for your kids' passions, no matter how ridiculous they may seem. So your kid wants to be an artist? Great. Frame that macaroni masterpiece and display it proudly on the fridge. They think they're the next Beyoncé? Even better. Time to invest in some soundproof headphones and maybe a fire extinguisher, just in case those dance moves get a little too enthusiastic. The point is, even if you secretly think your kids' artistic talents peak at finger painting, keep those doubts to yourself. Furthermore, words of affirmation. No, it's not a spa treatment. Chapter 7. Bringing home the bacon and the eggs and the milk. You get the idea. All right, let's get real for a second. Being a parent, especially a dad, is a full-time job. It's not just about the paycheck you bring home at the end of the month. It's about the countless little things you do every single day that make a difference in your kids' lives. It's about the moments that don't get captured on camera, the sacrifices that go unnoticed, and the love that goes unspoken but is always felt. Being a provider isn't just about bringing home a paycheck. Sure, the financial aspect is crucial. It keeps the lights on, puts food on the table, and ensures that your kids have what they need. But there's so much more to it. It's about being present, both physically and emotionally. It's about showing up, day in and day out, even when you're exhausted from a long day at work. It's about building a fort out of pillows on a rainy day. Those forts aren't just made of cushions and blankets. They're built with love, creativity, and a sense of adventure. They become magical castles, pirate ships, or secret hideouts where imaginations run wild. These moments of play are where bonds are strengthened and memories are made. It's about slaying monsters under the bed. Spoiler alert, they're dust bunnies, but don't tell the kids. To your children, you're the bravest person in the world. You're their hero, the one who can chase away their fears with a simple flashlight and a reassuring smile. These small acts of bravery teach them that they can face their own fears, knowing that you'll always be there to support them. It's about being the rock, the freaking mountain they can lean on, even when they're trying to climb all over you like a jungle gym. Look, kids are expensive, we all know that. But the value of your presence, your strength, and your unwavering support is immeasurable. You're their safe haven, the one they can always count on no matter what. We all know that. Diapers, clothes that they'll outgrow in 5 minutes, the constant demand for snacks, it adds up. But beyond the financial strain, there's the emotional investment. The late-night feedings, the endless laundry, the school projects, and the bedtime stories. These are the things that truly matter, the things that shape your children's lives and create a foundation of love and security. Diapers, clothes that they'll outgrow in 5 minutes, the constant demand for snacks. It adds up. But providing for them goes beyond just the material stuff. It's about being there for the milestones and the mundane moments alike. It's about celebrating their victories, no matter how small, and comforting them in their defeats. It's about being their biggest cheerleader and their most trusted confidant. But providing for them goes beyond just the material stuff. It's about creating a sense of security, a feeling that no matter what life throws their way, they're safe and loved. It's about the bedtime stories that transport them to far-off lands, the hugs that make everything better, and the words of encouragement that give them the confidence to chase their dreams. It's about creating a sense of security, a feeling that no matter what life throws their way, they're safe and loved. It's about being there to pick them up when they fall, both literally and figuratively. It's about teaching them resilience, showing them that it's okay to make mistakes and that they can always try again. It's about being their rock, their anchor, and their guiding light. Think of it like this. You're the superhero, their own personal Iron Man, but hopefully with less daddy issues. You're the one who swoops in to save the day, whether it's fixing a broken toy or mending a broken heart. You're the one who makes them feel invincible, who gives them the courage to face the world with confidence and bravery. You're there to fight off the bad guys, whether it's a nightmare about a creepy crawly or the existential dread of realizing broccoli is just a baby tree. You're the one who turns tears into laughter, who makes the mundane magical, and who shows them that even the scariest things can be faced with a little bit of humor and a lot of love. You're the one who swoops in with a hug and a Band-Aid, ready to fix any boo-boo, both physical and emotional. You're the one who makes the pain go away, who turns frowns into smiles, and who shows them that no matter what happens, they'll always have someone who loves them unconditionally. So yeah, go out there and conquer the world. Bring home the bacon or tofu, no judgment here. But remember, the most important thing you can provide is your love, your time, and your unwavering support. These are the things that truly matter, the things that will stay with your children long after they've outgrown their clothes and moved out of the house. But remember, the most important thing you can provide is your love, your time, and your unwavering support. These are the things that will shape your children's lives, that will give them the confidence to chase their dreams, and that will make them feel valued and cherished. These are the things that will create a legacy of love that will be passed down through generations. Trust me, those things, they're priceless. The love, the time, the support you give your children are the greatest gifts you can offer. They are the foundation upon which your children's futures are built. So keep being the amazing parent you are, and know that every little thing you do makes a world of difference. Chapter 8. The art of saying no without turning into a supervillain. All right, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to enter the danger zone. Discipline. Yeah, I said it. That word that sends shivers down the spines of parents everywhere. It's enough to make you want to hide under the covers and pretend you didn't hear anything. But here's the thing. Discipline isn't a dirty word. It's not about punishment. It's about guidance. It's about teaching those little humans how to be decent, functioning members of society. Now, I'm not saying you need to go full-on drill sergeant on them. Trust me, nobody wants to see you walking around the house in camo gear yelling, "Drop and give me 20." But you do need to set boundaries, and that means learning the art of saying no. And yes, it's an art form like interpretive dance or sculpting with mashed potatoes. Here's the thing about kids. They're basically tiny negotiators, always looking for a loophole, a way to bend the rules. They'll try every trick in the book to get what they want, from the puppy dog eyes to the full-blown meltdown in the cereal aisle. Your job is to stand firm, be consistent, and channel your inner Jedi master. Chapter 9. The fine art of letting go without needing therapy afterward. All right, parents, brace yourselves because this next one's a doozy letting go. Yeah, I said it. That terrifying, exhilarating, oh my God, they're growing up too fast feeling that hits you like a ton of bricks. The soft, plush kind, not the ones that actually hurt. It starts with those first wobbly steps, those defiant cries of, "I do it," and before you know it, they're off to college, leaving you with an empty nest and a mountain of emotional baggage. But here's the thing, letting go is an essential part of parenting. It's about giving them the space to spread their wings, to make their own mistakes, to discover who they are without you hovering over them like a helicopter parent. Unless you're actually a helicopter parent, in which case carry on. It's about trusting that you've given them the tools they need to navigate the world, even if those tools are a little rusty and held together with duct tape and hope. Chapter 10. Open your ears, big guy. So you've mastered baby talk. Congratulations. You've successfully deciphered the difference between wah for I'm hungry and wah for this diaper is a biohazard. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. But hold your horses, Van Damme, because communicating with a tiny human goes way beyond understanding their primal screams. It's about evolving your communication as they grow. Think of it like upgrading your phone. You wouldn't try to run the latest apps on a Nokia 3310, would you? Okay, bad example, that thing was indestructible, but you get the point. As your kid grows, so do their thoughts, feelings, and that weird obsession with dinosaurs that they all seem to have. It's like one day they're gumming a rattle, the next they're giving you a dissertation on the migratory patterns of the pterodactyl. Don't worry, I don't understand it either. The point is, you gotta keep up, champ. And that means actually listening. I know, listening can be about as fun as a root canal performed by a mime, but trust me, it's crucial. Chapter 11. The best medicine. All right, let's be real. Being a parent is a tough gig. It's messy, it's chaotic, and some days it feels like you're navigating a minefield of Legos and dirty laundry. You know what they say, right? The days are long, but the years are short. And also, step away from the Legos, they're not worth it. That's why it's crucial to find the humor in the everyday madness. Laughter, my friend, is the ultimate parenting superpower. It's like a magical elixir that can turn a tantrum-fueled meltdown into a hilarious anecdote you'll be telling at parties for years to come. Remember that time little Timmy threw a fit because I cut his sandwich into triangles instead of squares? Classic Timmy. Look, I'm not saying you need to be a stand-up comedian juggling chainsaws and rubber chickens while simultaneously changing a diaper. Although, if you can pull that off, please send video evidence. I'm always looking for new material. The point is, don't take life too seriously. Embrace the absurdity, find the funny, and remember a good laugh can cure just about anything, except maybe the bubonic plague. You're on your own with that one. Chapter 12. Expect the unexpected, like a diaper explosion in a hurricane. All right, let's talk adaptability. Fatherhood is like a choose-your-own-adventure book, except you didn't get to choose the adventure, and the book is written in baby gibberish. Just when you think you've got this whole parenting thing figured out, bam, life throws you a curveball. Maybe your little angel decides to have a meltdown in the middle of the grocery store, or maybe they decide to use your brand new laptop as a coloring book. Trust me, it happens to the best of us. The key here is to roll with the punches. Remember, kids are unpredictable little creatures. They're still learning the ropes of life, and sometimes those ropes are covered in spaghetti sauce. Don't sweat the small stuff. In fact, sometimes the best thing you can do is just laugh it off. Embrace the chaos. Because let's be honest, these are the moments you'll be telling stories about for years to come. You'll be reminiscing about the time little Timmy decided to give himself a haircut with a pair of safety scissors while you were on a work call. And you know what? You'll laugh. Chapter 13. It is not a solo mission. Okay, fellas, listen up. Fatherhood, it's not a solo mission. You've got a partner in crime, a co-captain in this crazy voyage we call parenting. Whether it's your wife, your partner, or a family member, you don't have to go it alone. In fact, you shouldn't. Remember, you're on the same team here. You both want what's best for your kids, even if you have slightly different ways of getting there. Think of it like this. You're the peanut butter to their jelly, the Batman to their Robin, the avocado to their toast, because let's be real, avocado makes everything better. You complement each other, even if you sometimes clash. The key is communication. Talk to each other a lot about everything, the good, the bad, and the downright disgusting. Because let's be honest, there will be some of that too. Support each other, offer a helping hand or a listening ear when needed. Chapter 14. Being a great dad is about the effort. So there you have it, my completely serious, totally expert advice on how to be a great dad. Okay, maybe take it with a grain of salt and a shot of espresso because let's be real, you're going to need it. But seriously, being a dad is the most rewarding, most challenging, most hilarious, most exhausting, most amazing adventure you'll ever embark on. There's no one-size-fits-all guide to fatherhood. Every kid is different and every dad's journey will be unique. Believe me, I am a father of 2 boys and they are a handful. But if you lead with love, stay present, and keep your sense of humor, you're already winning. And remember, it's okay to mess up. You're not perfect. Your kids don't need you to be perfect. They just need you to be you. They need your bad jokes, your silly dances, your unwavering love and support. So go out there, dads, embrace the chaos, make the memories, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. Because these little humans, they grow up way too fast. Oh, and one last thing before I forget. Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. Luckily, with these tips, fatherhood won't be one of them. I hope you have liked and enjoyed this audiobook. Please put in practice everything you learned and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational audiobooks.